Hey guys, so welcome back to the next episode in our Elden Ring walkthrough. We are going to go and start the Ranni quest line. So let's head to Roundtable Hold and make sure that we have talked to everybody to get this started. And we might even get to fight Radahn today.
I took you for no matter it. Lay out your own.
Not what we wanted to do. We wanted to go talk to Fia.
I am pleased. Would you like me? Now. You are so. I heard that he must be it anchors you true to dear I. Then good day to you.
Okay, so once we get our sacrificial twig, go talk to Rajier. While we're here, I don't think we have any remembrances, but double check. No. But we do have this. We need to use this. So do that. Alright, let's go talk to Rajier.
Always good to see you. So, if Luna Princess Ranni true, then she should bear the curse. Would you be willing to? She may have returned the royal Karian.
Okay, so we're good there. We're good with Fia. And we've been given the whereabouts of Ranni. So let's check our... I was just looking for bell bearings while we're here. We don't have them. Alright, so from here, we're going to head over to the Royal Moon Gazing Grounds. You're just going to turn around kind of to the left, and then you're going to go towards the dragon. Alright, you need to get this guy to about half health, and then he'll run away. I'm not going to give my spiel about dragons. The game calls it a dragon, we'll just leave it at that. Okay. He's going to do his breath. Now he's off. And we will continue to the tower. Then, once we get to the tower, we're going to talk to Ranni. Now, we're going to do Seluvis's full quest line here. You know, other walkthroughs will say, oh, you can't do it because it'll lock you out of Ranni's quest line and yada yada yada. Well, that's not true. That's a lie, right? And I figured this out on my own. I'm sure other guides have also covered this, but you can actually do Seluvis's full quest line and do Ranni's quest line. It doesn't lock you out, right? We have in our inventory, we should have at least 2 celestial dews, right? So we picked 2 of these up already, and we're going to use those. And we should have more than 1 larval tier. I think I missed 1, but that's all right. We're going to get a bunch. And I'm going to go back through and look for some larval tiers. So I know we got the one from the troll, and then we should have got the one from the lobster, and then we should have got the one from the rune bear. So that's 3. Unless we've used 2, then that would make sense. I think we've used 2, so we would only have 1. All right, so let's go ahead and talk to Ranni.
Again, I believe I said my name. It pleaseth Matane. I have no...
You must be Ranni the Witch, behind the Knight of the Black Knives.
I see. Indeed, I stole. I did it, but sadly I have slain, and it is a and I performed all the same. The curse now. The curse mark now.
Alright, so she's going to tell us to leave, and so we will. But first, we're going to go ahead and send this back down. And now we're going to go talk to Rajier. Alright.
Always good to son. I see. When Ranni shed, you know, but if and perhaps it's forgive the bluntness. How would you like the location and the best way to? I know you've got. Not only are you, can you become while in her and determine? I realize, but I know you've got.
Okay, and he's going to ask us to become one of Ranni's vassals, and we're going to agree. And we're going to go back to Ranni's Rise, and this is why we wanted to send the elevator back down. Because now we can just ride the elevator back up. Now we should have sent it back down as soon as we got up, but I forgot. But we sent it back down. Now we can just ride it back up. It's fine. And so we'll go ahead and talk to Ranni again.
The curse mark now. Be gone. Oh, thou wouldst rend afford in thyself. Very well. There's nothing wrong. What's more, I am curious. I'll allow it. And good hunt. Good. There is. I would have. I have called. Heed not. I'm sure.
Okay.
So needs.
And so she's going to take us, or she's going to ask us to go talk to her other vassals. And we've met 2 of the 3 already. We haven't met Seluvis yet. So we're going to go talk to E.G., Blythe, and Seluvis. And then we're going to go back up and talk to Ranni. So here's E.G.
Oh, again, Akarian, I'm told. I will.
Just talk to him twice.
My never. I who forgive. Let us get together.
Alright, then let's go talk to Blade.
Blythe, glad to have you. Well, I'm still in the Eternals. I'm planning to go see if I can. See if I can. Don't keep me wait.
And then we go talk to Seluvis.
Yes. I don't know what since I asked. I come and pay should you if it were up, but who?
Okay. Basically, you talk to each one twice and then you're done. And now you got to go back up and talk to Ranni again. Because right now we're still locked in her tower. We can't leave.
I shall soon, and it will be this doll's but still I look for. And it will be I look for.
Alright. Now we're gonna go talk to Seluvis. But before we talk to Seluvis, we're gonna make a couple little trips around the ruins. And we're going to pick up a couple of things, and we're going to go look for Seluvis' secret room. Oh, we'll just go out the front door. You can jump off the balcony there. But you still have to come around the front here anyway. So it's somewhat pointless. From here, we're going to head off to the left. Get on torrent for this. We should hear the twinkle of a beetle. We come into the ruins down here. There it is. There's the beetle. Kill the beetle. Get chilling mist. Then now, I can never remember where it is. We're looking for Seluvis's door. Here we go. So it's going to be right here on your map. Don't worry about these wizards here. They go invisible. And we don't have a way to deal with that yet. We're going to get one here soon. What you need is the sentry torch. And then that will show you all the invisible things. Come here, come straight to the back. Hit this message. And then open this door. And this, we're going to need for later. That is part of Seluvis Quest, not Seluvis's quest. So, but we're going to get to that in a few episodes' time. Annoying. Super annoying. Okay, so now we're going to head to Seluvis's Rise. It's to the right of Ranni's Rise. If you come out Ranni's Rise to the front, just go back down to the road and head to the right. And then you'll go to Seluvis's Rise. That beetle there is a cerulean beetle. We don't need to, refresh our mana potions. It's fine. But we'll just ride past it and we'll go talk to Seluvis. But before we talk to Seluvis, we're going to go upstairs. And we're going to get a memory stone. Let me make a comment on memory stones here real quick. So I've seen some things that really, really pissed me off on was it our Elden Ring builds. We've got 5 memory stones. We're about to go get a 6th memory stone. We haven't bought any memory stones, right? We haven't bought a single one. There is one to buy. We will buy them just so we can max out our memory stones. But I've seen people with their builds. They've got no memory stones. They have the base amount of spell slots, and it's like, and they're like deep into the game. It's like, bro, what have you been doing? Like, have you just not been playing the game? Like, what the hell is going on here?
Well,
Anyway, we're gonna talk to Seluvis,
perhaps I'd like you to find even you.
and he's gonna tell us to give a potion to Nefeli to make her a puppet. We're gonna do that,
The only thing are we and I have
and then what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go back to Round Table Hold where Nefeli is, but we're gonna go ahead and talk to Gideon instead. Now, in order to give Nefeli this potion, you've had to not been doing her quest. We've been doing her quest, so we can't give it to her. We're gonna give it to Gideon.
You may be for we. Is that polity seller? Oh, the round table. But,
You can also give it to a character later
you go and see something
named Dung Eater. But you don't meet him until basically towards the midpoint of the game. and you don't get to his quest until almost the very end of the game, so you gotta hold off on doing Ranni's quest and Seluvis's quest until like the end of the game, and it's kind of a pain. It's doable, but it's a pain. So from here, we're gonna go back to Ranni's Rise, and then we're gonna go talk to someone. Actually, let's just go to the Royal Moon Gazing Grounds and just ride Torrent all the way to Seluvis. That'll be about as fast. So we don't have to deal with getting out of the tower or any of that other fun stuff. So once we're in Three Sisters, we can go ahead and mount up. We're gonna go tell him that we gave Nefeli the potion, and he's going to allow us to buy a puppet, and then we're gonna leave, and then he's gonna ask us to, do some other stuff for him, and we're gonna get
So
another
you
puppet.
know done. Very well. Knowledge of the... I doubt much if you put your...
Okay, let's
You
talk
wish
to
to
him.
begin? Well,
Let's see.
So,
Nefeli.
it's... I may have expected.
you
Got
break
your
into
chambers.
another officiousness, fine and well. You trick me.
I believe that you yearn for...
Well, but perhaps now.
Pick whichever one, it doesn't matter. Leave. And we're gonna go hand that scroll in over here at the Church of Vows. And we have to leave anyway for Seluvis's quest to update. So we'll come here, we'll turn in that scroll.
Greetings. Oh, what very well. Let us heresy is all thing.
No
Do you
Celestial
possess-
do.
Then I would like to concerning Radahn repented his order of this miracle, and so to restore my faith the miracle. And this time, if you, I hope that he to
Not the
experience
miracle.
solution.
Leave. Right. I'll go back. Moon Grazing Grounds. And if you noticed, whenever we give him a scroll, I haven't been going through the spells that it gives. We can't use any of them, right? We don't have a high enough faith or intellect to use them. So there's no reason for us, if you're following this walkthrough and you're doing the same build that I'm doing, there's no reason to look at those. Now we're going to buy them in the post game before we move on to the DLC, but we're not going to worry about looking at them and seeing which ones we need to buy because we can't use them. Right? We don't need to buy any of them. So, talk to Seluvis again.
Aim for another lesson. Doesn't mean...
Okay. Let's go. Okay, that's not updated. So we're gonna go talk to Blythe down here. Go to Sophia Riverbank. How many Starlight shards do I have? 3? That'll be enough to get our next puppet when we have the ability to get our next puppet. Let's go ahead and ride past all these guys. And go up here.
Ah, apologies, mate. I can see bloody. I've tried all the gates. Perhaps it's time. Recall that. Let's give him a...
Okay.
Besides, leave this place to me. If either of us...
So they still want to play. So let's go and take them out. We can open our map. Okay. Go back to Ranni's Rise. And now we'll go talk to Seluvis.
Begging for another letter. Does it mean? Well,
Necron.
The task was not to only. Well, now's as good as. There's a Glinstone. She owes. I'll write you a letter of introduction.
And I want a new puppet.
Quite the key. But I'm afraid I can. Oh dear. Why don't you? If you can, the soul of it. And once. Oh yes.
Same puppet.
You're proving to. I've not had.
Okay. And then from there, we're just gonna go to the Royal Moon Gazing Grounds, and then he should ask us about Ranni's puppet.
For another lesson. That remains. Perhaps you'll be interested in a lit will produce, which I applied.
I'm interested.
You're just like then. I'd like a rather unique with that, and even a dip.
Amber Starlight Shard.
With that, and even a.
Leave. Okay. So now it is very important that you do exactly as I say in this next step. It is extraordinarily important. We're going to go to the Grand Lift of Dectus. Now, there's two ways to advance Caelid and to start the Radahn Fight. There's the right way, and then there's the wrong way. Alright, so the right way is to go talk to Sorceress Selene, which we're going to do. Right, and that will start the Festival of Radahn. And there's the wrong way, and that is to interact with any grace or kill any boss that is not in Limgrave, Caelid, or Laernia. So once we get up the lift, don't touch anything unless I tell you to. Do not touch anything unless I tell you to. Because if you do that, you're going to advance some people's quests, and it's going to screw them up. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to touch any graces. We don't want to kill any enemies. We definitely don't want to kill any bosses. We don't want to touch anything except for the Amber Starlight Shard. That's it. That's all you can touch. And we're going right to it just now. So when you get up the lift, you're just going to run down the road. Right? You're going to get some enemies. They're probably going to try to attack you. Just keep running. Right? Just keep running. Don't pick up. You're going to pass a golden tree. We're not picking that up. We're not getting this grace. We're just running. We're not touching anything. do not, I will say it again, do not touch anything at all. Nothing. Now we're going to head up here to the right. We're going to go up the hill. Once we get up the hill, there's going to be a little chasm below us. And we're going to drop into that chasm. Go ahead and drop into the chasm. It is just not fatal, right? And then we're going to pick up our Starlight Shard. And we're going to teleport. Well, once we get away from these guys that want to fight us. Keep mashing the map button until the map comes up. Once the map comes up, we can teleport. Okay, there's our map. And we're going back to the Royal Moongazing Grounds. And we're going to go talk to Seluvis. Right, so this next step is very important. We're going to talk to Seluvis.
Begging for another lesson. Doesn't mean.
Give Amber Starlight.
The blessed day. Goodness to think, my.
Yes, I please.
Alright, you're going to get the Magic Scorpion Charm.
The ski.
And we're going to leave for now. Okay, so from here, we're going to go to the Royal Moongazing Grounds again. And they're going to go talk to Seluvis. Okay. Talk to Seluvis.
Good. It's finally give it.
I'm gonna get the Amber Drought.
Though she might dip her hat.
You that once and we just.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna go to Ranni's Rise. Very important again. Do exactly as I say. Administer drought.
Well, the depths of which I am saddened, led astray by didst thou think be gone. I won't have a.
Alright, so now she's mad at us. So technically, from this point on, we're locked out of her quest. Technically. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go a little bit over. We're probably gonna go a lot over, right? Because we're gonna finish this section of Ranni's quest, and then we're gonna go fight Radahn. Because I'm not going to put the Radahn fight at the very front of the next video. Because there's no more content to do in Caelid other than Radahn. Right, so we're gonna go fight him. But before we do that, Seluvis's quest line is done. And that means that Padia's quest line is also done. You didn't know he had a quest line, do you? Now his quest line is tied to Seluvis's quest line. Right, they both deal with puppets. So Seluvis is dead. Ranni killed him. We're gonna get his bell bearing. We're gonna get his outfit. We're gonna come down here. All right, go to the right. And over here, that's where that cerulean beetle is. But we're just gonna drop down here. Drop down here. See, that's Padilla talking there. His puppets are killing him. We're just gonna drop, drop, drop. Okay. And go ahead and pop up here. We're gonna get one piece of loot before we go down there. Just an old fang, but piece of loot. Wouldn't be 100% walkthrough if we didn't get everything. We're gonna drop down here. Finally, you can pick up this. We've all been waiting for your spell-proof dried liver. It's been sitting there. You didn't know how to get it. Well, that's how you get it. And then we're gonna pick up Padia's bell bearing and another puppet. All right. So from here, we're locked out of Ranni's quest line, right? Oh no, we can't continue her quest line. Oh no, we're so screwed. No, we're not. So go to Church of Vows. Come over here. Atone. Just going to use the Celestial Dew. Our sins have been absolved. To finish up the atonement quest, just go here and talk to Miriam. Talk to him about absolution. He's like, oh, don't ever do that again. Alright, so from here we're going to go back to Ranni's Rise. Now, if you talk to Ranni when she's mad at you, if you talk to her 3 times, she'll kill you. Right? You only need to talk to her once. You don't need to get her to kill you in order to do this part of the quest line. Right? You just need to talk to her once. She'll say fuck off. And then you're good. Talk to her again. Alright, she's asleep. She doesn't want to kill us. We're good. Alright, so from there, we're going to go to Waypoint Ruins and Sorceress Celine.
Young apprentice, you are a tadpole with so to become now.
No letter of introduction.
Seluvis is not but fine. The stars altered long ago. Now he is the 5th general, and so too.
Guess we're going to leave. Back to Siofra Riverbank. And you go talk to Blythe, the Wolfman. Is that a Ghost Glove Wort 2? We don't particularly need it, but I mean, we keep running past it. We might as well grab it. These guys want to play. They're going to make it really hard for us to open our map. But we'll just go ahead and deal with them now. Done and done. Then we're just gonna tell our Wolfman here what Celine said.
Ah, what news? So Ranni's fate. That reminds me of... There's a festival being... It's a festival of... Maybe it's just... I'll be on my way.
Okay.
You're coming too. I'll meet you at... The way ahead is...
And so now we have triggered the Festival of Radahn. So we're going to go to Redmane Castle Plaza. And I'm going to let the cutscenes play out. So first you want to talk to Finger Maiden here. We'll give you a polite bow. We're going to go talk to Blaive.
Ah, the boys are all... Let's give them a show. Just
Wolfman.
don't shoot. Once...
Okay. We want to talk to Alexander, but once you cross the center, he'll start talking, so...
Welcome! The stars have aligned! The festival is nigh! General Radahn, mightiest demigod of the Shattering, awaits you! Champions, prepare for battle! Defeat the General, claim glory, and grab that great rune! A celebration of war! The Radahn Festival!
Okay. And so we'll talk to Alexander.
Indeed, by the by. Well, to think. Oh, gosh. But be sure to get a goodbye. Iron Fist.
Alright. So let's have a bit of a chat. If this is the first time that you've been to Castle Redmane, and all of the doors are locked, and there's no NPCs anywhere, and the only place you can go to is here, and you just saw that, and that's the first time that you've been to Castle Redmane, you done fucked up, sir. And you triggered the Festival of Radahn before Castle Redmane. So you're going to have to watch this video first, and then you're going to have to watch my Redmane video. So, good luck to you. And I hope you haven't locked yourself out of any of quests so far. So we're going to talk to Jiren here.
The festival.
Before we begin, allow me to paint you the full picture. General Radahn is cursed ever to wander. Eaten from the inside by Melania's scarlet rot, his wits are long gone. Now he gathers the corpses of former friends and foes alike, gorging on them like a dog. Howling at the sky. But now, we all gathering to celebrate. You will find the General divested and howling.
Okay. And you know, normally I don't play the cutscenes or anything like that, but you know, there's a couple of bosses where we're gonna let those play out. Radahn is one of them, and just because they're like majorly iconic bosses, so it'll be General Radahn that we're gonna let play out, and it'll be Radahn when we do his fight, and Melania. We're gonna let their cutscenes play through, just because they're such iconic bosses. All the rest I don't really care about. Okay. And so once we cross here, that's when the festival starts. Now, I got 18k runes. How many did this before. So I need 20,000 to level up before the fight. Can I meet 20,000? 7, 12, 5, 15, 5. That's going to be 16, 3. 19, 3, 8, 21. Yeah, we can. Let's go ahead and do that. You know, we want to have, and it's not because we need the level, right? We don't need the level. We're probably gonna one-shot this, but in case we die, I don't want 18,000 runes just sitting on the field, right? Because with that many runes, that's half a level, basically. So my mind is going to be on how do I get my runes back and not the mechanics of the boss fight. Okay, so we want to minimize our desire to grab our runes by making sure that we don't have any to get if we do. That should get us there. That does get us there. Alright. We got 1,000 runes. 1,000 runes lost if we do die. And we die before we can get our runes. 1,000 runes lost is a lot better than 16,000, 17,000, right? But we haven't lost any runes yet. I don't anticipate us losing any runes. I anticipate us one-shotting this boss. And because I said that, we're probably going to die like 8,000 times. I'm going to give this boss one attempt because we are already 15 minutes over in the video, right? But again, like I said, I don't want this to be the first piece of content that we do in the next video. So we're going to give it one attempt. If we get him down, great. If we don't, then I guess he'll be the first piece of content that we do in the next video. When we first get in here, right, he's going to shoot an arrow at you. And you want to dodge that. You don't want to dodge into it, you want to dodge it. You can just stand behind that, and that'll cover you. Now you want to start summoning these guys in. Jesus. And so the more arrows you take before you get to the boss, the worse off you're going to be, obviously. So you don't want to take a bunch. Now once you start getting to the halfway point, he's going to start summoning down like the rain of arrows on you. And it's not going to feel good. That's also going to hurt. But so far, just getting to the boss, we've wasted 2 potions. Now we want to pop our flask here. Now that we're on top of him, and now we want to buff up, right? And now we can start hitting the boss. All of our guys are here, so they're going to start doing damage to the boss as well. Patches is always the first one to die, don't worry about it. If you want, you can find their summon signs up here on the top of the hill and resummon him. We can resummon Patches if we like, right? So we're going to resummon Patches, boom, and that's the finger maiden. You can come up here. We can summon this guy. You don't want to spend too much time summoning, to be honest. But what you really want to do is you just really want to just fight Radahn. Get your guys in, and then once they're in, just fight it, right? You don't want to spend all your time not doing damage to the boss. Alright, so he's gonna do a gravity attack. It's gonna hurt, but it's not gonna hurt that much, right? But still, try not to get hit by it. So we got him down almost all the way, before phase 2. Okay, he's gonna leap up here. Once he leaps up, we want to get on Torrent. And now we want to watch the sky, right? Because he's gonna come in with a comet, and we want to be out of the way of the comet. We rolled right into that. Alright, so now we got a bit of a problem because he does a lot of damage when he comes down into the comet, and it hurts. Okay, so this is basically phase 2, right? In phase 2, he's going to attack faster and harder and with more gravity attacks. But we got him almost dead, so we're gonna just focus on not getting hit just like a couple times, and we're gonna focus on using our weapon art, and we're gonna be able to get him down right now. Right? So we just one-shot Radahn. Alright? One-shot Radahn. And he's a boss that half the player base hasn't beaten yet. So following this guide, you are now as good as half the player base. At least. Okay, now, this next part is very important, and we're going to do this next part before we leave, so we don't forget, right? You're going to come up here to the Grace. You want to make sure you get this Grace. It's a very important Grace. Now, if you haven't been talking to Alexander, you want to, right? Doing his quest gets you one of the best items in the game, and so you want to talk to him. Right now we're going to talk to the wolf guy.
Ah, good. What a sick way to the glory of the clashes. And falling star. I can't fathom. He was a living. The path is now to Nokra. Let's meet whether we'll take up our... We'll go into my only purpose curtains drop. We'll go into my only purpose curtains drop.
Okay. And now we're going to go talk to Alexander. You have to talk to Alexander here if you haven't talked to him. This is the last part. This is the last chance you have to start his quest.
Aye, one hit after that, and as such, as luck, if I and you know, who could expect? Just you wait.
One more
Who
time.
could expect? Just you wait.
All right, so we're done with his dialogue. So that ends today's video. And yeah, I know we went a little over. It was about an hour long. Sorry for that. I'm going to keep my outro short and just say we'll see you in the next video.